Did you know that your glute muscles aren't just one muscle, but three? Let's talk about it. Your glutes are not one muscle. They're not two muscles. They are actually three. So first we have your glute max. That's the big one. It's the juicy one. It's the one people think about when they think about a big booty. It connects from your sacrum down to your upper thigh. That's right here, okay? It's the fun one. So to work this muscle, we need to do two things. The first is extension of your hip. Extending your hip means pulling your thigh bone back behind your hip point. The second thing is externally rotating your hip. So that means taking the middle of your thigh bone and turning it away from the midline. You can even bring your hand to your tush, extend it back, and then turn your thigh bone away from the midline, and you will feel it just harden up like a rock. Now, here's the piece that you need to know. If your core is not engaged when you are doing this work, you're gonna send the work into your low back instead of into your butt. Now, before I go on, let me just say, hi, I'm Adrienne. I'm the founder of Barre Eclipse. It's a body affirming bar app, fitness app, and booty work is at the center of virtually everything we do because it's like the highway between your lower body and your upper body. Booty and core work together. I have tons of workouts that support you and help you find the right alignment to get your booty. Okay, we have two more muscles to cover. Now, the next muscle that's important to consider when you're doing booty work is that little triangle shape at the top of your hip that goes up and over to the side. That is called your glute medius. I love how I'm kind of like reporting from the butthole right now. Okay, your glute medius is your primary stabilizer of your thigh bone. So that means it's the thing that you feel when you're doing a lot of standing booty work or tabletop booty work and you feel this like outer pocket of your hip like lighting up. That's your glute medius. Now, the primary function of your glute medius is to stabilize your upper thigh bone, which means that when you walk, you can walk with your hips even. If you're not stabilizing your hips, you would be walking like this. You know, maybe you walk like that on purpose, but you can also see that in a lunge. If you find a lunge shape and you have one hip dipping really low, it's because the glute medius isn't engaged. When you engage the glute medius and you have your hips parallel, that means you are in a good place stabilizing your hips. And here's why that's so important. Strengthening your glute medius directly impacts your knees and your ankles and your spine. So by having a strong and stable glute medius, we are creating holistic strength throughout our entire body.